Hi, and welcome to another edition of God's Minute. I'm Pastor Jonathan Conrad. I am the senior pastor at St. Paul's Lutheran Church in Wilmington, North Carolina. This whole week, we have been looking at 6 important phrases from the 20th chapter of John. 6 phrases that I believe can help us focus on our faith and help us to be reminded that this is an Easter season and not just a day for Easter, and that we can go back to this story each and every day, and we find something new, something that we can hold on to. And let's get to that final phrase for today.
Early on the first day of the week, while it was still dark, Mary Magdalene came to the tomb and saw that the stone had been removed from the tomb. So she ran and went to Simon Peter and the other disciple, the one whom Jesus loved, and said to them, "They have taken the Lord out of the tomb, and we do not know where they have laid him." Then Peter and the other disciple set out and went toward the tomb. The two were running together, but the other disciple outran Peter and reached the tomb first. He bent down to look in and saw the linen wrappings lying there, but he did not go in. Then Simon Peter came, following him, and went into the tomb. He saw the linen wrappings lying there, and the cloth that had been on Jesus' head, not lying with the linen wrappings, but rolled up in a place by itself. Then the other disciple who reached the tomb first also went in, and he saw and believed. For as yet they did not understand the scripture that he must rise from the dead. Then the disciples returned to their homes. But Mary stood weeping outside the tomb. As she wept, she bent over to look into the tomb, and she saw 2 angels in white, sitting where the body of Jesus had been lying, one at the head and the other at the feet. They said to her, "Woman, why are you weeping?" She said to them, "They have taken away my Lord, and I do not know where they have laid him." When she had said this, she turned around and saw Jesus standing there, but she did not know that it was Jesus. Jesus said to her, "Woman, why are you weeping? Whom are you looking for?" Supposing him to be the gardener, she said to him, "Sir, if you have carried him away, tell me where you have laid him, and I will take him away." Jesus said to her, "Mary." She turned and said to him in Hebrew, "Rabboni," which means teacher. Jesus said to her, "Do not hold on to me, because I have not yet ascended to the Father. But go to my brothers and say to them, I am ascending to my Father and your Father, to my God and your God." Mary Magdalene went and announced to the disciples, "I have seen the Lord." And she told them that he had said these things to her.
So the phrase is, I have seen the Lord. I have seen the Lord. Where have you seen God at work in your lives? It may be hard to see God working during a pandemic, but God is working. Where has God worked in your life during this time? Where have you seen God work in the lives of loved ones, people that you know, in the life of the church or in the community? Can you feel God today? Can you feel God's love today? Can you see making this the first day of your life? Can you see this about rolling the stone away from your tomb? Can you see sending you out rather than just sending you home? Can you see God waiting for you amidst pain and calling you by your name? Because if you can, when you can make a difference in the world for the people who are searching for the God that we worship and study today. This world is full of people who want to know about a God who does all these things that we have talked about all week. Let us share how we have seen the Lord in our lives, and not just the stories of the past. I want to know where God is working now in your life. These are the stories we need to hear and to share. We need to talk about Jesus. We need to be bold like Jesus. So today, let's do more than just spend some time here on the internet together. Let's do something with these phrases. Let us do something with this faith. Let us do something with this grace, this gift, this love that God has given us all. Let's go out and be true children of God. Thank you for joining me today, and I hope you've enjoyed this special series called The 6 Phrases. I will see you Monday for another edition of God's Minute. Have a good weekend, folks.